said, it's a nice little windy day out here. I'm not sure if y'all can hear it through my mic up here on top of the rock here in center field. And high and inside swinging strike three, but she tipped it, keeping the count at 1-2. Little foul tip. Williams couldn't hold on to it. As Irvin stays alive. Really with the sign. And she gets her looking for strike three for the first out of the top of the first inning. Great pitch on that outside corner there, just painted it. So like they say with Ridley, before softball, she wanted to be an artist, but all she can do is paint corners. It brings up number 16, Emma Garcia, the pitcher for Starr's Mill, in the cleanup spot. Strike one there to start off 0-1 with Harmon on second base from Starr's Mill. Up 1-0 in the top of the first with one out. Emma Garcia facing her counterpart on the mound today. Low at the knees for strike two. Puts her in an 0-2 count. High, ball one. 1-2 count on Garcia. Ball in the dirt. Evens the count, 2-2 on the cleanup hitter for Starr's Mill. Northside looking to capitalize on this early season momentum right now. Like I said, top 25 in the country. Number 2 in the state of Georgia behind Eastside out of Covington, Georgia. And there goes another one looking for strike three. Sets her down. Bringing up 2 outs now with a runner on second base for the designated player for Starr's Mill, number 15, Riley Hill. As Weatherly Ridley struck out the past 2 batters to try and battle out of this inning here. Starr's Mill so far with 1 run in the inning, in the top half of the first with no hits. 1 hit by pitch and 1 error has cost them. Got a ground ball out towards second. Nice little hop over to first to end the inning and get Northside out of it with nothing but minimal damage here at 1. Again, 1 hit, 1 run, no hits, 1 left on base, 1 error. As we head to the bottom of the first, I'd like to thank Glenn Smith Chevrolet. We'll see you back here at the bottom on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we're back here at the bottom of the first here at the Rock at Northside High School in Columbus, Georgia for the region matchup between Starr's Mill Panthers and the Northside Patriots. Starr's Mill leading 1-0 after a throw and error in the top of the first here, and leading off for the Northside Patriots to start the game in the bottom of the first is the catcher, number 5, Kennedy Williams. Painted the corner there for the first strike, putting her in an 0-1 count. Here with Emma Garcia on the mound for the Starr's Mill Panthers. Low and outside, ball 1, evens the count at 1-1. Northside looking to get that run back after giving one easy one up in the top half of the first with no hits being allowed. Low and outside, ball 2 in the dirt. Puts Williams at a 2-1 count. Williams coming into the game with a 423 batting average. Pokes one out towards short, gets past her into center field for the first hit of the game for Northside. As Caitlin McFall makes a throw back into the infield to keep it at a single. Bringing up number 9, Cassidy Anderson, the third baseman. Sophomore power hitter for the Northside Patriots. Had the lone run in the Harris County game last week in a top 5 battle with a home run in the first inning. She hits one out, pops it up into the infield. Third baseman comes up, makes the catch along the foul line for the first out of the inning on the first pitch. Leaving Williams at first base so far. As that gives Northside one on, one out here. Bringing up the shortstop, who looks to rectify her error in the top half of the first, Kylie Fridley, the senior. Pops one out over third base, out past the shortstop into left field. As they move along 60 feet here to make it first and second, one out for the Patriots. Bringing up the pitcher, number 2, Weatherly Ridley. As the lefty steps into the box. Looks like outside ball 1. Got a 1-0 count here. Runners on first and second for the Patriots in the bottom of the first with 1 down. 1-0 count on Ridley. Pops one up. Out of play. Strike 1 to even the count at 1-1. Ready for the next pitch here. High and outside, ball 2. Two-one count on Ridley now with runners on first and second. 1 down. Hits one, pops one up into the infield. Pitcher can't make the play. She hits it in fair territory. She's trying to make a diving stop there and couldn't quite get to it, and it fumbled up underneath the glove, rolled foul. As everybody moves forward 60 feet to load the bases here for number 18, the center fielder, Addie Renner. They got a little conversation going on in the infield between the Starr's Mill Panther players. They try to figure out how to line up here with bases loaded, 1 down. Both corners come up. Let's got infield in here. Just in case they can get a ground ball to home, make the force out, keep a run from scoring. Pops one out of play. Back behind the backstop for strike one. Again, bases loaded here for Northside with one down in the bottom of the first for the center fielder, Addie Renner. Addie Renner coming into the game with a .292 batting average. Pops one up again. Pitcher comes up to make the play. Catches it on the foul line for the second out of the inning. Leaving the bases loaded so far. Bringing up number 6, the freshman, Raylan Warren, designated player today, DHing for the Northside Patriots. They try not to squander this opportunity here with the bases loaded in the bottom of the first. Got high and outside ball one, started off 1-0. As Emma Garcia tries to battle out of this inning here for the Starr's Mill Panthers. That one hit along the outside corner, even the count at 1-1. High, ball two. Got 2-1 count on the freshman here with the bases loaded. In the bottom of the high, ball two. Freshman here with the bases loaded. In the bottom of the first. Northside's down 1-0. Seeking they at least tie the game up here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss, strike two. Evens the count here. 2-2 count on Raylan Warren. Ball in the dirt makes it full. So now we got bases loaded, full count, 2 outs here at the bottom of the first. Big payoff pitch coming up here. And she strokes one out to left field along the line. 2 runs are going to come in to score. As Raylan Warren ends up at second base with a 2 RBI single. She makes it to second on the throw into home. Giving Northside a 2-1 lead here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Clutch hit by the freshman there to give Northside the lead this early in the game, and that brings up Sydney Malone, the first baseman. She pokes one out towards second, makes the throw over, gets the out, but not before Northside brings in 2 to take the lead. Through 1, they got 2 runs as they take a 2-1 lead here. We'd like to thank Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Memorial Hospital. And we'll be back here in the second inning at Northside of the Rock on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Imagine making your dreams a reality, achieving your goals and aspirations, and having a financial partner that understands your dreams never sleep. At Kinetic Credit Union, we're more than just a bank. We're 40,000 members strong with local service, personal connections, and a nationwide network. Leading edge technology to help you make financial decisions easier, smarter, and safer. We are Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we're back here at the Rock here at Northside High School in Columbus in the top of the second inning. Northside heading into it with a 2-1 lead after the 2-run bases loaded knock from the freshman Raylan Warren. Once again, we'd like to thank Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Hospital for all their support for us to be able to broadcast these games and bring them to y'all here, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, at the game, watching on your phone at the house. We got Ella Bissonette for Starr's Mill up to the plate, the first baseman, number 27. She starts off with a strike here at the top of the second inning against Weatherly Ridley, the lefty for Northside. Evens the count with an outside pitch there, 1-1. High, ball 2, makes it a 2-1 count there for Bissonette. Northside looking for a clean inning here after scoring 2 in the bottom half to take the lead. Grounds one out towards short. Scoops it up, makes the throw. Great dig by the first baseman over there, Sydney Malone. Stretching out, getting to that ball, making sure that she got the out there to start it off with a 6-3 put out. Give Starr's Mill one out here in the top of the second with Kayla Peavyhouse coming up, the third baseman, number 23 for Starr's Mill. Looks like a little high there, ball 1 to start her off. Again, Starr's Mill coming in with a 9-5 overall record, 1-2 in the region. Ground ball out to short again. She makes a scoop, throw across for an easy out, number 2 there with another 6-3 put out for Fridley. Leaving 2 outs, nobody on here for Starr's Mill. And the left fielder, Elena Gettinger, up to the bat for the Panthers. Quick little 2 outs there. Ridley couldn't ask for anything better to start this top half of the second. Get a little clean sheet, hopefully. On the pane outside for strike 1. Ropes one out towards left. Great diving play. Tara Stringfellow with an athletic play out in left field for the Patriots. Laid out full extension to end the inning there. Great job in the outfield as we head to the bottom half of the second inning for the Patriots. Up 2-1. We'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
And we're back here in the bottom half of the second. Northside with a 2-1 lead here at the Rocket, Northside High School in Columbus, Georgia. Great play out in left field to end the top half of the inning. For Tara Stringfellow, just laid out full extension to make that fly ball catch. We were just talking, thinking she was just making an angle to cut it off, and then all of a sudden she just made the move and got it. So leading off for the Patriots now is Layla Phelps, the right fielder. Number 11 As Northside looks to get a couple more runs here on the board in the bottom half of the second inning against Emma Garcia and the Starr's Mill Panthers. Ropes one out, down past second base into right field for the base hit. Wild throw. Speed kills. She makes it to second base, even with the third baseman backing up the throw from the right fielder. Great play there by Phelps to pay attention on the base paths and make sure she got to second base. Go ahead and put her here and run in scoring position to start off the second inning with the defensive hero, Tara Stringfellow, at the bat now, number 13, the left fielder for the Patriots. She squares around, pulls back. Ball outside. 1-0 count now. They got a runner on second base with no outs for Northside. Squares around, drops it down foul for strike one as it rolls over towards the bleachers on the visitor side. Evens the count 1-1 on Stringfellow. It's always good when you get some production from the bottom half of your bottom third of your lineup, actually. Pops one up, foul. Puts her in a 1-2 hole now at the count, up the bat, with Phelps on second base still with no outs in the bottom of the second. Stringfellow, one of the speedsters, so she puts it on the ground fair. You can bet she's going to be on first base standing there with nobody around her. There she goes, drops it down. Safe at first. And she makes it to second as the ball squeaked away from the first baseman there. Phelps comes around to score, adding to Northside's lead, making it 3-1 now on the bunt single and the throwing error, or the error on the first baseman to get her to second base. As we got a little discussion going on in the infield here. The coach coming out to talk to their pitcher. Game started off a little bit of a struggle for Northside, giving up that one run on the hit by pitch and the throwing error. But it's been all Northside since, both in the offense and the defensive side of the field. A lot of great plays going on. Northside proving why they're one of the top teams in the state, if not the country. That brings us back to the top of the lineup, Kennedy Williams, who roped a single out to center fielder first time up. Now with no outs and a run in, and Stringfellow on second base with a 3-1 lead for the Patriots. First pitch outside, ball one. Williams, a sophomore phenom for Northside, behind the plate. Hits one out towards right field. Looks like it's going to drop out foul along the fence to even the count at 1-1. Just ahead of that one. Stringfellow still at second base for the Patriots. Pops one out towards center again. She comes up to make the play. Stringfellow not paying attention at second. Took off towards third. Did not tag. So the double play there by the Starr's Mill Panthers to put them at 2 outs, nobody on. Bringing up the third baseman, Cassidy Anderson, who popped up to third base on the foul line. Her first time up here in the bottom of the first inning. Now with 2 outs, nobody on for the Patriots. Starting off high and outside, ball one. Just a mental error on the base pass there by Stringfellow. Thinking that ball apparently was going to get by the center fielder. Swing and a miss to even the count, 1-1 on Cassidy Anderson. Low down in the dirt for ball 2, bringing it to a 2-1 count. Emma Garcia trying to end this inning before any more damage can be done. Popped up, catcher up under it. Makes the catch for the third out at the end of the second inning. As we get ready to head to the top half of the third, again, we'd like to thank Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Hospital for supporting us. And we'll see you in the third inning here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
And we're back here in the top of the third inning at the Rocket Northside High School in Columbus. Northside with a 3-1 lead. At a ninth batter up to the plate for the Starr's Mill, the second baseman, Kendall Scarborough, to lead off against Weatherly Ridley and the Northside Patriots. The high and inside ball 1. Pop one foul for strike 1 to even the count at 1-1 as that one rolls over towards the bleachers on the home side. So far, Ridley with 6 consecutive batters taken down so far after that start for Starr's Mill. Pop one's out towards second base, gets under it, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That puts us back at the top of the lineup for Starr's Mill with the shortstop, Allie McDaniel, who reached base and scored after getting hit by a pitch in the shoulder on the first pitch of the game. Ridley gets a sign. Paints the corner for strike 1 to start her off. With an 0-1 count on Allie McDaniel. Nobody on, 1 down in the top half of the third for the Starr's Mill Panthers. Inside, got her swinging to strike 2. Puts her in the hole 0-2. Jammed her a little bit there, couldn't get around on it. Weatherly Ridley doing a good job of changing speeds out there. High ball 1, a little waste pitch, get her to chase again. Makes it 1-2 count. Screams one foul down the first base line. Stays alive. Keeps the count at 1-2 for Allie McDaniel. Didn't really get a pitch to swing at all her first time around. As I said, she got hit by a pitch on the first throw of the game. Came around to score after the throw and error. Must have just missed that corner out there. Even in the count at 2-2 for the leadoff batter for Starr's Mill. Fouls one off her foot, stays alive, keeps the count at 2-2. Ridley looking to put her away, and McDaniel's not wanting to go down without a fight here. Another one foul, staying alive. Keeping the count at 2-2. Ridley stepping up for a 7th pitch of the at-bat. Throws one in the dirt, making it a full count. McDaniel doing a good job of working Ridley out there at the plate. Fighting off a couple 2-strike pitches. Now with a full count here. And she works herself a walk to get on first base here. That brings up McKinley Harmon, the right fielder who reached on a throw and error by the shortstop in the first inning that scored a run. Now with 1 down and 1 on for the Starr's Mill Panthers. The lefty stepping up to the plate against Ridley and the Patriots. First pitch grounded out towards the pitcher. She makes the throw over to first for the 2nd out. McDaniel moves her way over to second base on the ground ball. So that puts 1 runner in scoring position now. Second base for the Starr's Mill, and Livy Irvin, the catcher coming up to bat, who struck out looking her first time up in the top half of the first. Ridley looking to do the same here in the top half of the 3rd in the inning. Starts off, strike 1 on the outside corner. Again, 1 on, 2 down for the Starr's Mill Panthers. With an 0-1 count on Irvin. Throws one right down the heart, puts her in a hole, 0-2. You can almost bet a paycheck this next pitch is going to be unhittable. 0-2 count, it's going to be a little bit of a waste. There it is in the dirt. Takes off for third. Williams with a throw, goes out to left field. Stringfellow backing up the throw, keeps the runner at third base on the stolen base. So McDaniel making her way over to third here with a 1-2 count on Livy Irvin. Again, we're in the top half of the 3rd here. Northside with a 3-1 lead. Pops one out of play down the first baseline. Stays alive, keeps the count at 1-2. Ridley not much of a power pitcher or a strikeout pitcher, but she's great at changing up speeds. Ball down, shortstop makes the catch. Can't get the throw over there in time. As she had to dive in the hole a little bit there, tried to make the throw from her knees and just could not get it over to first in time to make the play. A little infield hit there for Livy Irvin to bring home the run to make it a 3-2 ball game and cut into Northside's lead. That brings up the pitcher, Emma Garcia, who also struck out looking her first time up. First pitch outside for ball one. Northside with a 3-2 lead right now in the top half of the third. 2 down, runner on first for Starr's Mill. Pops one out towards second base, makes the go over there, make the little shove to first to end the top half of the third inning. 1 run on 1 hit for Starr's Mill. As we get ready to head to the bottom half, bringing up Northside to the plate here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll see you in a moment. And we're here in the bottom half of the third at the Rocket Northside High School in Columbus. Northside with a 3-2 lead right now. As a shortstop leads off for Northside, Kylie Fridley, the senior, with a hit out to left field her first time up. As that one goes in the dirt for ball one. So far through 2, Northside with 3 runs on 6 hits and 2 left on. Another one goes in the dirt, started off 2-0. Ropes one out towards short, goes through the legs, through the wickets, out into center field. Couldn't get the glove down in time to make the play as Fridley reaches on the air to lead off, putting the runner on first here for Northside, bringing up Weatherly Ridley, the pitcher, who hit one out to left field, or got an infield hitter first time up. Starts off with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, put her in a hole, 0-2. So we got an 0-2 count here with no outs and runner on first for Northside. Fridley takes off for second. Shortstop can't hold on to the ball. She gets a stolen base. And a 1-2 count there on Ridley. Still no outs here in the bottom half of the third for Northside. As Fridley makes it over to second to put herself in scoring position, and Ridley laces one foul back to the backstop. Stay alive with 1-2. Swing and a miss. She goes down for strike 3 for the first out in the bottom of the third, bringing up Addie Renner, the center fielder, who popped up to the pitcher in the first inning along the third base foul line. He's got one down with Fridley on second. And that hit her right square in the shoulder blade. Looking to see, she hadn't rubbed it yet, so. If you play ball, you know you're not supposed to rub it. She just kind of looked back and checked it out. So that puts runners now at first and second for Northside, bringing up the freshman with a 2-out, 2 RBI single in the bottom half of the first to give Northside the initial lead. As Raylan Warren steps back up to the plate with runners on first and second and one down in the bottom of the third for Northside. Umpire was giving Renner time to get her bearings after that hit by pitch. Now Garcia stepping back in the circle. High and inside, first pitch, ball 1 on Raylan Warren. Squares around the bunt, pulls back. Pops one foul out of play to even the count at 1-1. That one popped up towards the backstop and out of play as well. Puts her in a 1-2 count for the freshman. So far with one hit out towards left field, bringing in the first 2 runs of the game for Northside in the first inning. Pops one out towards third base and out of play just over the Starr's Mill dugout to stay alive, keep the count at 1-2. Garcia back in the circle. Throws one in the dirt. Both runners look to advance. And a wild throw out towards third as that one goes out in left field and she comes back around to score. Another wild throw from the left fielder. Goes towards the backstop and she makes it over to third base. So just on that pitch alone, you had an E2 leading to the score and then an E7 leading to the girl going to third. So now with one in, one down, runner on third base, and a 2-2 count on Raylan Warren. And she ropes one out to left field. Foul. Staying alive, starting to time her up a little bit. Hits one out into the hole. Past the shortstop for the base hit, bringing in another run for the Northside Patriots is the freshman Raylan Warren, her 3rd RBI on the day. As she goes up to 2 for 2. So now with one down here in the bottom half of the third for Northside, we got a runner on first and Sydney Malone up to plate, the first baseman, who grounded out to second her first time up. First pitch in for a strike, putting the count at 0-1. High for ball 1, I'm sorry. A little pop throw from the catcher, doesn't get there in time. 1-1 count on Malone. In there swinging, strike 2. Making it a 1-2 count here with one down in the bottom of the third. With Raylan Warren over at first base. Swing and a miss, strike three. Raylan Warren goes in for the stolen base and gets it head first, beats the throw. They tried for the strike him out, throw him out, couldn't quite get the throw him out part. But now there's two down for the Northside Patriots in the bottom of the third. With the right fielder, Layla Phelps up to bat, who got a line single out to right field, her first time up in the second inning, coming around to score. As that one's a ball high, making it a 1-0 count. That one low for ball two. I believe that's Raylan Warren's 7th stolen base on the year, yet to be thrown out. Pops one up, third base, and along the fence. Can't quite make the play as it goes out of play right by the dugout, making it a 2-1 count on Layla Phelps, the junior right fielder for Northside. High and outside, ball three. Ropes one out towards right. Drops foul. Bringing us to a full count now for Layla Phelps. As Raylan Warren makes her way back to second base. Full count, two down. Bottom of the third, two already in for the Northside Patriots as they up their lead to 5-2. And low and outside, ball four. Phelps gets on to first base here. Bringing up Tara Stringfellow, the left fielder, who reached on a bunt and made it to second on a throwing error before getting caught in a double play on a fly out to center in the second inning. Slaps one foul towards the backstop, strike one. Corners up for Starr's Mill, looking for the bunt. Pops one up out of play for strike two. Puts her in the hole with an 0-2 count, but I don't believe that stopped her last time from still squaring around and dropping down the bunt with two strikes. Her first time up to the plate. Drags one down towards the pitcher, who makes the play, gets her out, ends the inning here in the through three, as Northside brings two more to the plate here to take a 5-2 lead. Again, we'd like to thank Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, and Houston Hospital. And you'll see us here in the top half of the fourth on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile